Just make sure I'm streaming right now. Don't know about that. That's probably cap. No clue if it's true. What's up with my stream caller? Can someone tell me? Alright, whoever's watching, let me actually see for public. Might be proud I am. Alright. I think we need you. Alright. Here you go. This right here is me backtesting our strategy, and we're gonna do a little bit more. We're gonna tweak it up, right? So like win to loss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 losses. So is it 10 to 2? Should we make about 10% or 30% of our account if we risk $1.2 and 1.2%. Alright, I looked like online for like what's this at, just pre-valued. So what are we doing today? We're just gonna backtest and tweak it up a little bit because there are some errors that I do not like about the strategy. And other than that, we just stick, right? But before we do that, I want to just talk about our what's it called? I want to talk about basically our, hold on, a little loud. Okay, I want to talk about our general trade for today, right? Now this is following just the general strat that TGR tells us, because I'm trying to improve to you guys that strategy doesn't really matter in trading as long as you have good risk and psychology, right? So but bias on before market open, bullish. 1 hour is also bullish. I already know this. We broke this high. Alright, so bullish, cool. Alright, instantly we swept our liquidity down here. I don't know if you guys see, but this is our hourly liquidity that we swept right here. Alright, right here too. We swept both, and price just rallied up. This is pre-market. Now what happens is, well, it rallied up right now. What can I do? Okay, well, we look at our confluences, right? So what do we got? Order block, definitely didn't tap into it. Breaker, definitely didn't tap into it. Okay, so none of those. 2 more confluences left. We got fair value gap, doesn't even tap into it, creates one, just goes off. And then equilibrium. So what do? We mark the swing up of it, right? So that's this peak of this candle, and the swing down, which is like around here. So where we got that marked, and now we look at price, right? So we wait for it to tap it. We tapped into it. Since both biases are the same, we hop on the 5 minute. What am I waiting for? Break a structure? Do we break this high? Nope, but we do create a new high. What do we do with that new high? We broke it, right? On top of that break, right? Now I'm looking for a third confluence. So fair value gap is right here. Pretty sure equilibrium could work twice. Barely. Order book, you know, I mean, everything. But the thing that caught my eye was this fair value gap. Marked it right. Actually a little off. Right. Alright, we wait for price to tap into it. When do we get a break of a high? Right here. Enter off the candle close. Bam. What are we targeting? Hourly highs. So highs, and we hit it. Alright, anyways, now we get to go to the fun part, right? Talking about this London strategy. Right, and I've been journaling it pretty recently. So this is what I've gotten from the London strategy. First of all, 1 hour bias before London kill zone. Next up, 15-minute liquidity sweep. I'm just gonna write it like that. Next up, a 5-minute confluence. Oftentimes I'm looking at finding order blocks. And then a 1-minute break of structure and entry. And now on top of this, when we sweep liquidity, we want to see a break of structure off the 5 minutes. So just a let me just type break of structure plus confluence. Alright, there you go. Right, so turn on this. I have the macro set. Oh, we wouldn't really say it's macro, but you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm gonna pick this day because I don't think that one was valid. So what's our bias prior to the blue? We broke highs, so we're bullish. 1 hour. Alright, now I'll hop on the 15-minute. And now what are we trying to do? We're trying to break lows, right? 15-minute lows. So what's our lows? Probably this guy. That's really it. I mean, technically this guy. What does price do? Sweep lows. We shoot up. Alright, you can always just, if you want to be safe, look for a break of structure. What do we have? Our break. Cool. I don't think I do. Okay. Alright, and now we're just looking for confluences that will overall kick in. So whether it's equilibrium of the whole bullish move up. So not really. You know what I mean? And you toy around. And I believe that trade, the 15-minute, offered a fair value gap, which is not very frequent, but it happens sometimes, like this. And you can just literally mark this fair value gap. What does price do? Respects it. Also taps into this order block. Blah blah blah. Caught that. Okay, cool. Same thing. Blue's third day here. All these steady uptrend, right? What do we want to sweep? 15-minute lows. What lows do we have? What do we do? We sweep lows. We push bullish. Up on the 5-minute. What do we want? Our break. Wait, we broke? Look right here. Example. Find our confluence. Price tapped into our 5-minute confluence. Get into the 1 minute now, and just one more thing to confirm that this confluence is valid, a 1-minute break of structure. And so we just wait, okay, here's a low. High, do we break the low? Yep, right there. I'm entering off of this candle close. Where's my stop gonna be? Like around below. And then what are we targeting? Well, if we hop on the 1 hour, we can understand. Oh, look. Imbalance. So we can definitely catch this move up. And what do we get? 10, basically a 10 tick trade. So, Russell futures contract price. I don't know if it's gonna tell me. Things are here. I don't know, it's not really showing, but I can only assume it's a decent price. Alright. today, what news do we have? I think it was CPI. Which literally had zero difference. Is it called draw of liquidity? Yeah. Draw on. Alright, give me a second here. Let me get out my school laptop for once. One second, chat. Let me just get this assignment done. Okay. Oh shoot. So I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna go to sleep at like 8 today, so I can wake up at 3. I think that's reasonable, right? Let me set an alarm for 3 instead. We're gonna wake up like. Buck rap. I'm feeling like a shika, some shady. 7 hours from 3 o'clock is what, guys? So we're 3 o'clock. We go back 3, that's 12. So that's 3. And then 4. 7 hours? 7 hours sleep if I knock out at 8. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to try to. Oh my god, my mouth is on the mic. I'm probably gonna have to try that. Probably gonna get 6 though. My best bet. I don't know. My time frame for how I sleep is so adjusted. I doubt I'm gonna probably get this correct. All right. Dude, chat. What if we I want to drive. My mom. I'm gonna have to explain to her later when she's back. So I say we backtest this London strategy. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning, and we just utilize what we got. I will do a little backtesting live on stream and show you guys a little more about it, and then we can come to a conclusion with it just like that. Now keep in mind that these two prices are different. So what day was this? This is Monday. Yeah, Monday. So this Monday are 2 different styles of trades, okay? I know relatively futures are very similar in price action, but there's still a difference. This Monday, I mean, you can completely see it. Sure, it tapped into the fair value gap that really didn't exist. Like, you see what I mean? Like, there was no wick, really, if you look. It's barely. If I just... It's a normal candle. So, I don't know. This is where it's going to kick in that I get to really utilize my trading knowledge. I'm going to have to submit this French assignment real quickly. Today is Wednesday? Yeah, I'm cooked. Okay. 5.15. Add up.
We're tired of fighting your battles, not cattle. A snake and it rattled. Don't tread on me, tread on me. The true American, hyper aware I am. I won't go there again, I won't go back. Fuck your wars for money, for economy. Autonomy is dying and a lot of me believes it. Leave it in the past, keep buying more gas, keep starting your wars, keep sending more tours to Afghanistan. And Taliban had a hand in fighting, now another state is added and we increase in demand. For weapons manufacturers to capture us, reactors in the east, our nation sending shit to rapture them. Track to right folks that old pasture, feeling fractured from the folks that live as actors in LA, and that's a fact. How the crackers and the blackers and the darkies in between gonna do shit if we hate everyone who got a different stance. What you mean? 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 What you mean, bitch? Pointing our beats and creating teas and paying our taxes to generate means of harm. Scream the alarm, they got us on farms. Let's sell some more arms, let's make some more weapons. Keep stepping in places you do not belong. Keep singing our songs, go right others' wrongs. Don't buy Chinese products cause you're supposed to love us. There's nothing above us but stars in the sky. Yeah, kids addicted to bars, they get high at big pharma supply, make our will to live die. I joined the military 17 years, y'all. I know 21-year-olds who bitch and let their tears run. I know grown niggas that ain't never been near guns. You fuck around and died and I'm deciding when we're done. Eagle Scout, Eagle Shout. Don't tread on me, I'm an Eagle Scout. Keep wet on me, let the Eagle shout. My dead homies told me weed 'em out. Post up low key like I see a crowd. Big war, big war, big war, big war, big war, big Attention! I'd like to have a moment of silence for all of the niggas that perished last year in the fucking game. All the niggas that gave the fuck up. All the niggas that wasn't good enough. All the niggas who died in battle, I salute you now. Hut! Hoorah! Hoorah!
Alright, hopefully you guys enjoy this little dark music that I had going on here. It's pretty fun to, I don't know, I might actually listen to it when it's like trading time. This thing is a beat. Yeah, I'm like slamming my head as I listen to it, bro, every time. Plus, you don't even know what he's saying half the time, too. But let's put a pause to this. I would like to just point out specifically for you guys that this lending strategy, I don't know if I explained, I think I did already, yeah? I have to have, yeah. It works majority of the time, and when price doesn't sweep liquidity, we just don't trade. You know what I mean? Hey, that's as simple as it gets. We don't get our sweep of liquidity, we don't trade. Now, we can also utilize our trading knowledge off of this, right? So, I'm gonna turn off this. Say we're in US session right here. What do I say bias? We're bullish, alright, cool. I hop onto the 15-minute of this, right? And I'm looking for draws on liquidity. Since I know we're bullish, what do I see? Easy, simple, 15-minute for value gap. Tone down into the 5-minute, right? And now I'm looking for a confluence or something that tells me this 15-minute for value gap is valid. It could be as simple as that your trades work, right? So, I see a break. Don't really see for value gap. Doesn't really hit anything. Alright, invalid. But it could be something as that. Literally, bias, draw of liquidity, that supports the bias, never against. We're not looking for what price is going to do against the trend, right? If we're looking at trend, okay, so such as over here, hop on the 1 hour, bias, we close right on the low. I'm gonna just call it bullish. Hop on the 15-minute. What is our bias here? Oh, well, we're negative. Well, no doubt, right? Same thing over here. We're bullish. So at the 15-minute, what's our draws of liquidity at that time? Alright, where was price potentially going to draw to? Well, since we're bullish, looking for potential closes, we don't really get much. Obviously down here we know, okay, we are in this area of just aggressive pull down. I mean, we're literally approaching the 2 p.m. macro right around here that did absolutely nothing. Alright, and what do we see? Oh, price reacted, and you know what I mean? Like, this is where we get to really utilize our skill, and this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be marking out fair value gaps, seeing how it reacts off of the chart, and then so on and so forth. Also, I'm curious to learn the turtle soup strategy or whatever, these smart money divergences and all this that basically ICT traders use. Not that I want to use it for my own benefit, but I'm just curious to see, maybe I can, you know, okay, just double check. Okay, so like, let's get to work, I guess, right? We're on Russell. So I guess we do 5 minute. So like, okay, what do we get? Fair value gap in a doji. Price respects the fair value gap. Cool. On top of this fair value gap, perhaps somewhere in here is an order list of a smaller order block. What do we get? See what I'm saying? How price does this? We definitely know there's liquidity up here because this area, price swept the high just to shoot lower, right? So it correlates. Who's Wendigo? Low Darky hits a bunch of them. Yeehaw. Right, I like to do also order blocks like this. Alright, price doesn't tap into it. Why is that? Because we had a fair value gap instead of an order block, right? When there is no fair value gap, then it's order blocks. And watch. Fair value gap, fair value gap. What do we do? Order block. Hold on. Let's get an order block. And then what happens? We change bias down here, right? But that's the point that I'm trying to point out. We already got out of market session. We mark, right? I'll pull this up on a US stock. Watch this. Market opens. What do I see off of Amazon? Rejection, order block. What's price do? It taps down, reacts. Alright, so somewhere down at the bottom here, we got an order block, right? So I'm not giving one on 3 minutes, so I'm gonna tone down lower until I find exactly what's our last leg down before our push up, right here. Does price react? No. Okay. That's whatever, right? We collect up here. What was our reason? Remember what I said, when you can't catch an order block, there's always a fair value gap covering it, right? All this is fair value gaps. Then what does price do? It shoots up, right? Cool. What do we get? Order block? Why doesn't it not tap? Fair value gap. Expanding all the way down here. Right, okay. Cool, we tap into finally an order block. Now we're waiting for a break of structure to our bias. What do we get? The break. What can you use? This order block. I mean, for value gap. Enter puts because we tapped it. We have good selling interest. Put it above you. What would we target? Last close. Boom. Simple trade, right? So what am I trying to educate you guys on right now, and exactly like why? I need you guys to understand this. Now I'm gonna put it up on sticky notes. Oh god, I don't think I need this. All right, order block. Okay. Let's say this: 3-minute order block of every opposite leg is valid unless a fair value gap is formed ahead. And so what does that mean? Well, this would have been valid if we didn't have an imbalance, right? It's so true. Think of it like this. This guy had a tiny fair value gap, and that's what price seek. Fair value gap, price seek. Price seek this entire fair value gaps. So when it comes over to like now NQ, alright, let me just pick. I'll do it today. Alright. What do we got? We're bearish, right? We tap equilibrium. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just tweaking around. Alright, anyways, right? Taps and alright, breaks. Alright, what can we use as our bias? Okay, we got an order block? Not really. What do we see? And this is purely off of experience. Order block doesn't get respected. Price doesn't really have a reason to do this. Alright. Lag high. Doesn't really do anything. Guess you do have a fair value gap. I don't know. Looks like it doesn't really do that here. But what you want to do is have as many confluences stacked up on the odds, right? This is how TGR does it. It's where he scales down to have each time frame correlate. Now what I did here is I had the 1 hour correlate, had the 15-minute correlate essentially, and I just had a 5-minute to 100% confirm the 1-minute breaker structure. Literally TJR, just a little different. Right? I'm not doing 4 hour and 1 hour bias. I'm just doing 1 hour. And if price is choppy, that's when I start to scale out to the 4 hour and daily, and I look and I'm like, okay, like this was our daily candle, right? What do I see? We closed bullish above you. I mean, we're already bullish, but we broke past 2 draws of liquidity. We're pushing a point of possible rejection. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait, right? And just wait for a reaction. But point is, I'm trying to say, based off of here, I'll see if there's a draw of liquidity, if your value gap, or whatever. And then that will influence my 4 hour. Maybe there was one on the 4 hour. Now I'm seeing how the 4 hour trend is. And that's what will tell me if my 1 hour analysis is invalid. Okay. This song is tough. What's it called? Rap music? Oh yeah. Ugh. This is two different types though. This is rap music 1, and there's so Red Acid is alright. I don't know. Some of his songs are good, but like if you have like a whole playlist that someone created, just listen to that, dude. They'll literally all sound the same, like the whole duration. All right. Anyways, right, we got basically TGRs. I'm just really trying to think this through. I want to. How I used to trade was essentially I'll target a 15-minute drop liquidity with a 5-minute and 3-minute. Right, so I don't know if you guys understand what that means. So I'm going to show you an example. Alright, what do I wait for? First of all, let me just mark this area. 15-minute. What is a drop liquidity that we could target? You and this tip of this fair value gap. Go to the 5-minute. What do I wait for price to do? Sweep the last lows. Market structure shift. Okay, for value gap, price doesn't tap it. Doesn't tap, doesn't tap. Accumulation will work, but still not really. And then we're out. Honestly, now I'm starting to like this song more. Alright. So yeah, this is like an example that you guys can like utilize, and I'm not sure if it's a valid strategy. I'm talking to other people, they're saying, oh, we always tone down from one confluence to another. So that might be interesting to see. But remember, draws of liquidity is what is price currently attracted to. So trend and what lows does it want to sweep. Right now, once it sweeps a low, depending on its reaction, if it's a bullish reaction, then we know it's a liquidity sweep. If not, we know it's continuation. As far as that, okay, hey, Michael, how do we realize if it's a bullish thing reaction or not? Well, I mean, how else? We have to be patient, so we wait. Plus, we're not going to enter off of one confluence that price showed a bullish close, you know what I mean? No, now we're going to scale down and look for a confluence that correlates with that. And then from there, you can add as many confluences if you want to be the safest like guy, like you're from COVID. But like COVID-19 was 4 years ago, but we're still wearing masks outside because we're the safest people. If you want to be like that. Or you could do the 2 to 3 confluence where like the liquidity sweep is 1, break a structure, okay, 2, and then one more thing, and then you're done. Then execute. Let's check out GME. Yeah, this is horrendous. Oops, did not mean to do custom, my fault. Alright. Yeah, so this covers that. Now's better luck in. Bro, I might stream on 2 things. Do you guys hear this? Do you guys hear this? Yo, it's like 2-on-1. That's crazy. Oh, I don't even know what's next on our song. Bow, bow. Nobody pray for me. That for me. Well, yeah, hey. I remember Sarah count on allowances and now I'm counting this. I think it's valid. Maybe it's just bad price. I mean, the whole point is that we use our experience, right? So, like, today on NQ, let me explain this to you guys what happened, right? 1 hour, well, prior to this session, I saw what? We broke highs. I said we're bullish. Nice. Hop on the 15-minute. I'm marking lows that I want to sweep. Lows. I mean, that's really it. This is a drop liquidity right here. Anyway, so what did we do? We sweep the lows, tap into fair value gap. Didn't even see this here. But extra confluence, right? Tapped into the fair value gap. Hopped on the 5-minute. Marked it as an order block. I could have literally just... Because we had our break, and I was like, okay. There's our break of structure. Now I just need one more confluence. And none of them pulled up on me. But knowing that this was our order block, I probably could have tapped into the 3 or 1 minute. I mean, fair value gap. I just caught it. Now, this is where we come to a issue. Could have caught fair value gap here, and then traded that. Now I'm not sure. It's about the same. All right. Well, anyways, the trade boy tapped. I saw a bullish break on the 1 minute. I entered. We were up about 10 ticks in school. I'm like, all right, that's dope, right? What futures can you is best during the London session? How do
drank way too much, so I've ordered a cab. While I'm waiting there, these girls pass by, and I said, hey.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy says he scalps here, so I don't know. It's up to you. But like I said, trend, we just look for breaking highs or lows. What's our draw of liquidity, right? Say like, okay, this would be a good example. 5-minute draw of liquidity. 1 hour says we're bearish or whatever, and 5 minutes bullish going to draw liquidity. We can understand that we're probably going to have a setup once it taps into there. Shows that bearish reaction, right? Then we can scale down lower, right? Find whatever confluence that adds up, break a structure, enter. So the draw liquidity is powerful because what we can see is points of where it could potentially reverse into our favor because we know what the trend is, right? We wait for it to get into a draw liquidity. Now, draws of liquidity apply to be this. You can have a list of items. So first, liquidity, right? Liquidity sweep. So highs and lows. Right. Next up, a draw liquidity could be a fair value gap. 3 is a order block. Now, when it comes to an order block, right? It's kind of like this. So we're like whatever. Our bias is bearish. Alright, so what's our draw of liquidity once we break bullish? That last order block. We tap into the order block of the trend, the general one. And now we can probably target this low and then upcoming lows afterwards. Right, so we need to understand draw of liquidity. That's important for when you want to trade, right? It's important for your trend. So what do we have? We got trend direction. I recommend you guys do like 1 hour to 15 minute if you really like that, right? 2, draw of liquidity of lower time frame. So that's like 15 minute if you want to do, or 5 minute, I reckon. 3, right? Break a structure on lower time frame of draw of liquidity. And a confluence. This I would recommend 3 to 5 minutes. And then 4, break a structure on 1 minute entry. Right, so let's try this out. Why's my control V not working? I don't think my chart's working. Oh, it's bugged. Oh god. Damn, no. Oh yeah. Lovely. They're brainwashed mind. Oh, Lord, you. There it is. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna put this on my left. Let's practice this out. So, we're gonna try. I wanna just give a shot at 15 minute here. I'm gonna mark out a chart that I haven't done, so probably M and Q. Haven't used it in a while. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, so first of all, our trend direction, I'm just gonna mark market open. Alright, Friday. Trend direction in the 1 hour, what are we? Bullish. Cool. 15 minute current trend before this 1 hour. Bearish. What are our draws of liquidity for a bullish entry? Remember, I mentioned our draws of liquidity. That is lows slash highs. Here, draw on liquidity. We got lows slash highs. We got fair value gaps. We got order blocks. We got all sorts of things, right? So where's our order block down here? Nowhere relevant, right? Cool. What do we do yet? We get this fair value gap, right? What does price do? It taps into the fair value gap, right? Now we can scale down lower, and within that lower time frame, we can now look for a break of structure in confluence of this. So where is that break? That's up there. And before we even get that, we don't even need that break because we got a fair value gap that price taps into. Say we do wait for a break, right? This break, we disrespected a bunch of fair value gaps as is, and we can just catch this trade off the rib. Stop loss below this fair value gap. I think this is PM market open. Yeah, I need to catch the trade, right? So let's do a few more trades just to practice that. So we did Friday, so let me mark out another day. I'll do Wednesday last week. Alright. This is just so we could tell what we like and what we don't like. 1 hour, what's our bias? Bearish completely, we're looking for sells. 15 minute, if we are in confluence with this, then we're just careful, that's all. What do we see? Oh, we're going a little sideways. So now we might have a potential drawback of liquidity, right? Or we might be targeting now highs if we switch. What does the trend do? Switches, right? Now we're going to our draws of liquidity. That fair value gap, that 1 hour highs, the lows, right? Wait, do we hit the draw of liquidity? What do we see? A break? And now we just wait for a confluence. Fair value gap. Where do I want to see a break? Bam, where is our break? Right here. Stops right above this high. It's quite heavy. What is our draw liquidity down here? And based off of price behavior, we'll tell where does price want to target, right? So here, where do we tap low? See rejection. Oh my god, shoot. I didn't like that, we would know. Now say I see this choppiness, right? As soon as I see this, if I go on the 15-minute, and I'm still seeing price look like that. Alright, what am I saying? Oh, wicks. 5 minutes telling me we're choppy. Liquidity, what do I do? Tap liquidity. Official earnings, still choppy, right? This is where you have to be careful. I mean, as soon as you start seeing multiple wicks, I recommend once you see like 3, just go away, right? 2 is enough. Once you see 3, it's a sign just to walk away, dude. Take your defeat, dude. It's 11. Spy news this day, I think there was. But yeah, so that's that. Now let's try 15-minute trend direction and then 5, 3, and 1. It's about to be less credible. Alright. 15-minute bearish, right? What is our draws on liquidity? Well, we approached literally this. So we're gonna see, oh, what do we get? Boom, bullish reaction. Alright. Scale down. Marker confluences. Price taps into it.